Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
So, we're right on time. 3 minutes
Near enough.
on time. We're 3 minutes on time, I say. 3 minutes on time.
Getting
And
better every day.
absolutely. I say there's nothing wrong with us now. Um, but we are happy that you're here with us, everybody, in the chat. And hopefully more people come on in as they see where we've started. I think I think we're early. Yeah,
That's what it is.
that's it. We started too early.
Mm.
Hey there,
Yeah.
Logico. Juggernaut's complaining about Pennsylvania snow. I miss Pennsylvania snow. I miss nor'easters. But don't talk about snow, bitch. It snows here in May. Okay? It snows here in May. So we start snowing in. Snow starts here in late, let's say August, early September, and we go right through till May. So, yeah, count your blessings. It only happens in the winter there. What about you guys? What are you doing with your weather today?
It's
It's
cloudy.
Being clever and avoiding it by being inside.
Yeah, best thing ever, right? What about you, Nicole?
it's 47 and partly sunny, so it's
It's not bad.
not bad here.
It's well, I was out earlier today, and
Yeah.
as I was heading home, I popped into a supermarket nearby, and it had warmed up sufficiently. I didn't bother taking my jacket with me
Uh-huh.
into the supermarket. It was
Hmm.
quite a pleasant day.
Oh, lucky you.
So, but when do you go from partly sunny to cloudy? How much?
When the wind brings the clouds over, uh, there's no set day for it.
When there's
No,
more
I'm saying like,
clouds and
yeah, but partly sunny to me would be cloudy. No,
Well,
I
yeah,
guess it's a glass half empty type thing, right?
when it's more sun than cloud cover, that's when they do it. I
Partly
think.
sunny.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's I would think when it's cloudy, you say partly sunny. Is that what you just said?
no, it's just
When it's
partly sunny. It's like it's more sun
less
than
cloud.
clouds. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I wonder if
You're
there's an
welcome.
actual percentage though that they go by,
I can tell you
or
real
if it's
quick.
just an eyeballing it thing.
I
Um,
don't know, but when I
Who?
was doing geography at high school, cloud cover was done in eighths.
Who's?
So in eighths,
Like
as
beats?
in 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, four
Oh,
eighths,
I
five eighths.
went to a metronome.
Mm.
Okay, I get it.
I don't think they do that anymore. Um,
What metronomes?
no, you
Oh,
cloud cover in
I have a
eighths.
metronome on my thing, my iPhone.
Is it a
Love it.
metric eighth though?
Is it a metric eighth? That's stupid. There is no such thing. You can't fool me. Is there a metric eighth? Am I wrong,
I don't know.
Simon? Is there such
Um,
thing as a metric eighth?
it's 12.5%, but not an eighth is by default not a metric. It's
I was
not
gonna
based on
say. See,
as a percent.
I know. So, before we get carried away, let's say hi to the chat. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Hello, Juggernaut. Lady Dragons, what? Good to see you. American V Savage, hello. Aaron Rod, howdy. Taipan, good to see you. Joshua Lee, hello. Logical Hillbilly, good to see you. Archangel 3, hello again.
I have a
Um,
question before you go on. Is Josh and Joshua the same name? or can they be different?
Um, I would say Josh can be a diminution of Joshua, but it can also be a standalone name.
Okay, good.
Hello, Simon. Hello, Jason Hyatt. Um, hello, Zerzuzi Quinn. Hello.
So Zuzi Zequin.
There's whatever.
There's a whole
Kate,
video about it. Do I have to play it again? I'll play it again.
no, I'm
Okay.
good. Cajunese, hello. Good to see you
Hey,
as always.
Cajunese, how you feeling? Good to see you. Sitting up. He hasn't been feeling well, guys. Send him lots of love in the chat. Maybe some pig subs will make him feel better. Don't forget, that's his license plate. So send him some pig subs if you got them. Go ahead.
Um,
Sorry.
that appears to be everyone. If I missed you, let me know.
Yeah, it's an early morning one for a lot of people, so only the true subbers are here. Pink subbers. You're the hardcores.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
you
just
are Joshua and Josh. Okay.
and just to prove how hardcore I am, I may be a subber, but I am using Windows.
Silly.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea what we just did.
I have no clue either.
Oh,
Y'all were
okay. I
talking
thought
about
it was just
subs. And I
okay.
was on a boat. I'm thinking of who did that on Saturday Night Live?
I don't know.
It's a group, the one that did,
The Lonely Island?
yeah, the Lonely
Oh, look at
Island Boys.
that.
I'm on a boat.
Aaron Rod has there's a new sub fund total. Highlight that, somebody, please.
Hello, Graham.
Simon,
Yep.
thank you, sweetheart. That's awesome. 20,000, no, $2,090 in the sub fund. Now
It
he just
must
needs somebody to give it to.
it must be getting close to the expiration of the 30 days by now.
Yeah, we have just a few days left. Just a few days left, guys. The 17th. So that's tomorrow, I believe.
That's today.
Today.
Ends in 35 hours 48 minutes.
Yeah,
It says.
One day, guys.
Yeah, a day and a half.
So either get your donations in, but it's not stopping. Like you could still write into us all through Christmas and the New Year.
Yeah, we still have
No
the funds
worries.
to
Yes.
help out. So please.
So 18th is the end for donating, but we're still here to help. Still here to help. And we've helped people all over the world now. I'm very proud. And I'm proud of you all. Because when I say we, I don't mean us on the panel or us in the sub on the logo of the Pig Sub Fund. I mean we as in you guys too. You guys donated and helped spread the word, and if you've done anything, you're part of that good stuff. If you uh shared it with anybody, if you've told anybody about it, anything.
Got a Taipan saying, did everyone hear about JCar?
Who's J-Car?
I recognise that more with the two R's at the end. I think maybe as a YouTube
Who's
account
that?
name.
Jay Carr. He's been in our
ex-
chats before.
Explain a bit more, Taipan.
Oh no, Jared's hit a roadblock with the Wounded Warrior Project fundraising. Why? What happened, Jared? Alright, what is the J-Car thing? Somebody gonna tell us?
Oh, Archangel 3's basically agreeing with me. It would be JCar with two R's.
Yeah, so did Zuzi when he wrote it.
Yeah. Right.
He said it was confusing.
So, well,
Okay.
we'll know in a minute.
You still on 420? It's okay. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it's good.
It's a beautiful number. for more than ways than one. But 420, like you didn't just raise a peanut. That's a lot of money. I can think of it in other terms. That could feed. Let's see. That could provide. Let's see.
Oh no.
Oh hell!
What?
She had her
She
bank
had her
account
bank
hacked
account hacked
and
and
lost
lost
two
200,000.
200,000.
Oh no. Oh no. That's horrible. Oh.
Well, hopefully they can prove the hack and she'll get
Is
reimbursement.
she American? Is she in America? Because if she is, the FDIC can cover a lot of that.
Yeah,
Archangel said
Archangel 3 just
A
so go on,
hundred
Nicole.
grand.
it
That's
just says
something.
FDIC insures up to 100,000.
That's something. And hopefully the bank will come through. You know.
Hmm.
Crap, that's not good.
Hmm.
Somebody heard it was with YouTube involved.
Well, it sounds like the message was confused,
Yeah.
so wasn't quite sure where the loss lay.
Good. The FBI's involved. That's great. They'll figure it out. It's scary right now. Hopefully FDIC comes in real quick to put her, so she doesn't struggle.
Yeah.
And then I mean, hopefully she had a lot more than 200,000 in there. If she had 200,000, she probably had more than that. And I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying at least she won't be broke.
Well, you hope she's not being emptied out. Yeah.
Yeah, and if she
Yeah.
is, hopefully the FDIC comes in quick. But yeah, my heart goes out, and you know, I pray she gets her.
Yeah, we'll be
I'm
praying
sure
for
the
her.
FBI will figure it out. They got their cyber crimes uh department is amazing, really is. As far as back to Juggernaut, $420 can feed, like if you were giving it, say, like, well, you show it on your rewards thing. You're gonna be given therapy and resources to many a soldier, and that's beautiful. Every little bit helps. I know
Hmm.
that your friend wanted to raise a hell of a lot more than that. What was it he said? Like 20 grand or something?
10,000.
Oh, 10,000?
Mm.
It's hard right now though. Like,
Yeah. So it's both a good time of year and a bad time of year to do
Yes.
that. I mean,
not only
good time.
that,
It's a good time of year. It's that giving season, so people are in the
no,
mood.
it's
It's
not just
bad
that though.
because people are got expenditure
Right.
and costs going up.
It's not that. It's not that. It's really not that.
Well, what is it?
You, unfortunately, the channels that you need to help you don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Like, the channels that could help you reach that amount by saying to their people, hey, go, here's the link, won't do it. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody with a channel who's asked other creators that we know to help knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They just don't care enough about people that aren't themselves.
They're a lot like Mr. Beast in that way.
Oh, I got chewed, I got chewed up and spit out when I said I didn't like Mr. Beast the other day. Both
Mm.
Tara and Brandy love him. They buy into all that thing where he's always giving money to people
Well,
that aren't his friends.
at least isn't he upfront about it? He's actually got some proclamation somewhere on his channel saying, "If you come asking me for money, I'll ignore you." Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but also he makes himself look like he's always giving to people in need. He's not. If you're already at a Ferrari dealership, you're not in need. If you're already buying a new car, you're not in need. It, the places he goes and says, "Oh, here, I'll buy that for you. People are already there to buy. See what I'm saying?
Um,
They're
speaking of
not.
in,
Can I finish?
sorry. Yeah, go
They're
ahead.
not at home trying to figure out how they're going to make their holidays. If they're already in the store buying, yeah, they might not be able to buy everything they want, and that's good. But he's not showing up in my neighborhood and saying, "Guys, here's $1,000 gift card." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not showing
Yeah,
up in any of the neighborhoods that need it. He would never go to any of the neighborhoods that need it. So this is what I'm saying. And 99% of the time, he's giving it to his friends or other big YouTubers who are making that money.
yeah. Just want to say the pink sub fund now is at 21.90.
Oh my God, thank you so much, guys. That's so beautiful. All right, that's great, T Gaps. That's great. If he's out there feeding shelters, beautiful. But let's not make him a saint that he's not. He's got plenty of brand deals. He's got plenty of businesses of his own. He's making that money. He's not hurting. He's not out there. If he takes in $100,000, he's not giving 100,000 out or 99,000 out. You know what I'm saying? He's living large, very comfortably, and that's. I don't want to make it seem like he's not doing anything. He is, but
A,
it,
a
it's
lot of this.
another it's a Mother Teresa thing happening again. I was destroyed when I heard Mother Teresa wasn't all she seemed to be,
Yeah,
because I grew up thinking she was a walking, talking saint. The fact that she didn't give the money to the people she was supposed to, that she had them living in poverty on purpose, not giving them the medication that was donated on purpose. These things were horrible, and I still don't want to believe them. But Mr. Beast, he's a money making thing. He's not someone. He's not a nonprofit.
Um, well, possibly his main issue then is that all of his ostentatious giving is to what appears to be his friends and acquaintances. Um, okay, he may be getting on and doing good things behind the scenes, which
Yeah,
I approve of. I mean, I
I
don't
approve of
think
that
you
too.
should. I don't think you should give stuff away and go, "Hey, look at me! I'm giving stuff away. Aren't I good?"
Yeah,
But if
that's the
you
other part
are,
of it.
but if you are giving stuff away, you really don't want to hide it behind giving lots more or lots of money to people who don't really need it.
Yeah,
And it's one
and
way to hide it, but it's the wrong way.
and that's why I don't appreciate what he does so much, because he's like, look at me giving to people. Aren't I great?
Yeah.
It's like those YouTubers who will go out and give a couple $100 to just some random homeless guy
Oh,
and shove their phone in his
yeah.
face at the same
And
time.
isn't it so lucky there's somebody there to film them doing it?
Yeah,
What are the odds
that
of
I
that?
hate that. My father
Yeah.
yeah,
taught me, if you're gonna do good for someone, don't do it looking for a pat on the back. Don't brag about it. Just do it.
Yeah. Joshua's got a
Yeah.
fair comment. In his experience, it's not so much about giving to people in need, but lowering their taxes through charitable donations.
yeah.
That
Because of
could certainly be
I see
a
what you're
reason.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Rich people stay rich doing that. What does
Yeah.
Taipan say underneath it?
I find that the people who give the most have the least to give.
Isn't that true? That's always the truth.
Hmm.
It's always the truth. You know, like when I was delivering for my dad's company, right? We did pharmacies, right, as well as other things. Um, and when I did the pharmacy deliveries, I would inevitably have because where we did it, they were rich and they were poor in different parts of town, but very close together. Those parts of town, right? So one stop would be at a rich person's house, no tip. Thank you. Bye. If they even answer the door themselves. And then I'd go to one of those apartment buildings that are for older people, um, so that they have their own apartments, but there's still like a dining room and stuff. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
assisted living. So I'd go up to the apartment, and it's a one room apartment with a kitchenette, I guess. Their beds in it, their living room furniture, everything they've ever owned jammed into that one. Because they used to live in a house, but now they can't anymore. I remember this one couple. They're so sweet. The wife always answered the door because the husband couldn't walk, and she would always try to hand me a tip, usually 50 cents to $1, and I would never take it because I would tell her that I wasn't allowed to. I'd
Yeah.
lose my job if I took a tip. But it always hit me that these people who are struggling, so 50 cents to $1 is like 5 to 10 to one of the people I just delivered to. And yet they wanted to give it so bad. And that's all I needed. That they were so sweet to me.
Yeah.
I just, the people who could afford to give it never did. Never did. And there's always these people struggling, you know, who understood what I was doing. Like, because they probably had that job at once too, or the single parent who would try to tip me. I'll be like, it's all right, lady. I can't. I'm not allowed. Of course I was allowed to take tips. And it's not that I'm so super, but I felt, come on, that was gonna be me someday. I knew it would.
The thing is, they can appreciate people being helpful. That's
Mm.
what it
Yeah.
is. I mean, those that have got the money take a lot of things for credit. On, you know,
And it's
but
like I know you have a lot against the Catholic Church, but Catholic charities give all the time, and it's not the Vatican doing it. It's the people that go to the church. The me, the you, like the everyday people who
yeah,
are giving. And Taipan's right. It's the people who have the least.
Yeah. I know my mom's church has given her a lot over the years, so.
Hmm. It's never the rich who say, "Oh, these people need something." It's the people who are next to you down the block who will say, "Yeah, let me help you out, hon." And I love that about you, all of you. You make me proud to be a part of this.
Hmm.
So thank you. I got a story for you guys though. Oh my god. I think you all need to sit down if you're not.
do we need to
It's
get our slippers
amazing.
and do we need to get our slippers and pipes out and sit in front of the
You might like you guys
roaring
know
fire?
it's not a story time like that. It's you're gonna get knocked on your ass if you're not. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Oh, that's so sweet. You rock. You're awesome. Yeah, Juggernaut, you're right. Stop. Don't worry. Stop.
Uh, yes, T Gabs, you do both
Yes.
probably.
You need popcorn. Everybody needs popcorn and sit down. This is amazing. This story. Fucking it'll knock you on your butt. Go ahead, Simon.
Um,
Short, short version.
short version. Today I purchased, took home, and ate some nacho fries.
Woo! We
Yeah.
did it, guys. We did it. It didn't have to be that short. Come on.
I mean, yeah, not that short.
I know. He found a Taco Bell
I
closer to him
happened
than he thought.
I happened to go to a Tesco hypermarket on the outskirts of the town where I live on my route home because I wanted to get something there or try and get something there. And as I'd sort of paid and was wandering past the checkout, actually in store, directly opposite me was a Taco Bell.
He smelt the
Um,
heavenly smells.
and I paused and I thought, should I?
Yes,
Then I
you
thought,
should.
exactly. So I wandered in and spoke to a charming young lady and said, do you have nacho fries? And she said, no, I don't think so.
Ugh,
So
idiot.
she had a bit of a chat with a couple of her colleagues and we were ruminating about the difference between the US and the UK because I'd said, yeah, there's a lady I know in the US who lives by the things, swears by them. And I looked up and down at their menu and said, well, you've got fries with nacho cheese. Could that be them? And it's, oh, yes. Okay. Well, I'll have a portion of those, please. So I got my nacho fries.
And how were they?
And they were very nice. I don't see how you could be stinted on the nacho cheese since I still had some left at the end. But yeah, good enough. And
Forest end of the world.
that is how I may have broken AMG.
I can't see the other ones, but I know there's a lot of them. Somebody dropped to the floor in shock. Can you get them? Somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody? Thank you. Who's doing it now?
Yep.
Is that you,
being
Simon,
converted.
doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Jason, yeah, shock, yeah.
So it just
The
froze
end is-
over.
The end is nigh.
Hmm.
Joshua.
No
One
type
of us. One of us. Logical. I love logicals. One of
No,
us.
I didn't.
One of
Although
us.
she
One
was
of us.
a very
Kumbaya.
attractive young lady. Mortimer,
No.
Joshua, yeah, they were good. I mean, they're not something I would go, oh, I've got a 5 or so minute drive to go out and get some.
Did you see
And go and get
Cajanizas? Get Cajanizas. Excuse me, I pass out cold.
that one or the other one or another one.
Any of them.
Oh, yeah. And as Taipan says, I did try root beer the other day. So the second time I've had it, and I still don't like it.
Mm. Weirdo.
Hey, it's Tommy. Hey,
Hi,
Tommy.
Sally.
Tommy's here. You remember Tommy?
Hey, Tommy.
Poophead's
Hey,
not
Sally.
here, I don't think. He was in here before. How you doing, Tom? We got my friend over in England to try nacho fries from Taco Bell. How you doing?
And I'm still alive.
Mm.
Simon has been Americanized
Yeah.
for at least an hour.
Sally Skellington's like, I'm shocked.
Yep.
I need a stiff drink after that, T-Gab. It's good to see you, Tommy.
Graham, just get an ice cube then.
What?
Well, an ice cube is stiff
Ice cube
water,
and
isn't it?
stiff drink, yeah. I can't tell you how stoked I was. My face still hurts from smiling so much.
And this is from a face that often smacks into the keyboard when she falls asleep. So you must know it's serious.
I hate you.
Yeah, I just gotta go to my local Taco Bell and see if they have anything equivalent, I guess.
I said when he told me, I was like, now Cliff's the only one who hasn't done it. Ah, poor Cliff.
I will not be wearing a baseball cap forwards, backwards, or sideways, Taipan.
You know what, Joshua? He had to order them as fries with nacho sauce. So it is kind of pedantic over there.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Simon will be wearing Ed Hardy T-shirts.
Oh,
Cajunese.
goodness
I could have
gracious.
sworn I heard yeah on the breeze from the west this
Where
morning.
where what?
Ed Hardy,
Who he?
it's stupid. Nobody wears it anymore.
Not,
It's just this
It
thing,
was a
dude.
tattoo artist guy that everybody. It was a hype beast thing, really. It started with the tattoo culture, but then became way too hype beast. So nobody ever wears them anymore.
Okay.
Babe
Still,
just flew past his window. I don't get that one.
yep. Still pretty much none the wiser. But moving on.
It's just tattoo art. That's all.
Okay.
It's just a trendy T-shirt people used to wear. People who
Fair
are
enough.
cool.
I would think. Let's see. KG, I got Nicole first. Then
I've tried them
KG's.
before.
Yeah, but now you do it a lot. You got
I do it a lot because of yeah.
yeah. Then we got Cajun. The two of us got Cajunese to do it. Me and Nicole, and now me, Nicole, and Cajunese got Simon. And you know that's what I'm gonna be eating today after the stream.
Yes, I've already put my order in. Well,
What?
I
Okay.
got it in the cart. I got it in the cart. I haven't ordered it yet. I just got it in the
Okay.
cart.
Because the earlier you order it, the better they're gonna be.
Right. Well, that just means we can't stream that long because we have nacho fries to eat.
Yeah.
Now we got to catch up with Simon.
Simon Sackman, very, very smart. I love that song. Sometimes I just break out singing it. I do, Graham. I just break
You-
out. Simon Sackman, very, very smart.
You've got a lot to answer for there, Graham.
Oh, Joshua Lee says, to be fair, Cliff has poutine in his neck of the woods. I'm jealous.
Yes.
Still not convinced about the poutine thing. It seems a bit too soft. A lot soft.
It's good.
And Graham
I
says,
want to
Babe,
try
I
it.
wanna
I
try
bet it is.
Babe
I don't
just
know
flew
about the
past.
curds. Sorry, go ahead.
Babe, Tigab, Graham says, Babe just flew past my window.
Mm.
And if you're not sure, that Babe is the name of one of the
Pigs
pigs in
fly.
one of those films. Yeah.
I get it now.
La la la.
Pedantic. I eat New York fries sometimes. New York fries? What are those? Because I'm from New York and I've never heard of that.
They're probably fries that have mugged you.
Hey, now,
There's
that's only ever happened to one person I know, and that was my mom.
there's a chain called New York Fries.
No, I doubt they're from New York.
Probably not. Boston Pizza isn't from Boston, so.
Right. No, will never wear a NASCAR hat. He
Hmm.
might wear a Yankee hat though.
I don't really like hats, but I do actually
Baseball?
wear one.
What
Um,
kind? I bet I know
um,
what kind. Wait. Let me see if I'm right. Okay.
Before
I'll
you
get a
start
picture of it.
guessing, I'll tell you. I won't be able to tell you what it is because I don't
Okay.
know. If I can
I
tell you
don't
what it
either, so
isn't, but I won't be able to tell you what it is.
I will tell you. Well, you could see, when you see the picture, you'll know, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god! How do you not know what you're wearing?
Well, because I went
By
into a shop,
picture.
saw a hat, picked it up, and bought it.
Yeah,
And
but you know what you bought by looking at it.
yes, I should be able to recognise it if I see it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
Something's
So I
wrong with
thought
my
you.
mouse.
I thought you were going to throw sort of hat names at me, like Odd Job with
No,
the
I
bowler.
said I don't know the name of it, so I'd
Aha.
show a picture. From the very beginning, I said that.
No T-Gabs, it's not a deer stalker. And Mr. Holmes
Don't
never actually wore
start
one.
throwing names. So, Something's wrong with my Mr. IT. Something's wrong with my mouse.
Is it turned on and plugged in?
You really?
And
Are
she
the
looks
batteries
interesting.
fresh enough?
Very. I
In
Here it is. There, you ready? It's in the one that's in the top right. When you do it. Here, you ready? This one.
How newsy at?
no,
That's not the hat.
no.
You don't wear one of these.
A flat cap, no,
Newsboy type.
no.
That.
Nope.
That.
It's closer to that
One of
grey
these.
one. It's closer to the. It's a sort of combination between the top. Well, if you move your cursor back into that white box to the right up, in that set of 5, it's closer to a combination of the middle one and the top left one.
That.
Not so much. It's soft brimmed.
This. Black guy
No,
wear.
no, it's not,
Bowler?
it's not really a bowler. Oh, don't you call them derbies?
I know. I call them bowlers.
It's not a
That.
pork pie. No, it's not.
Okay.
Um,
What kind of hat does he wear? Here,
it's
types of
closer.
hat.
It's closer to that one that you just clicked away from, and I thought
Oh.
you were selecting.
Well, let's go for types of hats so we had more. A guide to hats.
I really
Any of
no,
these?
not exactly.
Tell me when to stop.
Hang on. Oh God, I can't search myself. It's close to a Panama, but without the indentation in the middle.
Like this, without the indentation?
Yeah.
No.
See, when I try to scroll my mouse, it'll like fall back down a little bit. What's that going on? See? You see that movement? That wasn't me.
Something's sticking, or
Nah.
it happened to me before too.
What about these? Do you see these?
I can indeed see those. And say it's sort of combination between a Panama and a bucket. It's got the sort of the top of the bucket and it's got the rim of the Panama, but it's not quite so stiff as a Panama. It's not a boater or a fedora or a fez.
If only you had a camera you could take a picture with.
Hmm.
Do you have a picture of yourself in it? That you can send to me?
No.
Well, how do I fix that, Jared?
It's a.
I can push down on it, but it turns into a circle.
Yeah. Usually when that starts happening, your mouse is something's
It's
gone.
brand new Logitech.
Oh.
Signature series.
Hmm.
Aaron, Roger, you're just taking the piff. No, it's not one of those.
What?
Pith helmet.
I thought we were helping me with this. Can somebody help me with this? It won't move at all now.
I would hazard a guess it's either the Bluetooth connection or your batteries of the mouse.
I just put batteries in it. I'll put more batteries in. I gotta order batteries. But guess what? I can now. Guess why?
You got a credit card.
My card is. I got my new card.
Nice.
Took a moment.
No, I don't wear fedoras. Although I would have no objection to doing
I've
so.
worn a fedora. Fedoras are awesome. They got a bad rap because every fucking crime show and movie is worn them.
Joshua can see me wearing a bowler hat or a top hat, in which case you need to get your eyes tested, Joshua. I know the reference, but I can't think of what hat he wore. And yes, Graham, I would say it was a sun hat because mainly that's why I bought it.
I wanted to buy you like a newsboy, but I didn't know if you'd wear it.
Got cloth.
Extra,
No,
extra,
My
extra. Read
grandfather
all
wore
about it.
those. They're nice. They look good on men.
I've worn the closest thing to a baseball cap I've worn is a cricket cap.
Same thing.
I don't think the brim's quite as big. The bill was quite as big.
Okay.
Mm.
You're lucky I didn't send you a Yankee hat. I was going to, but I didn't know if you'd wear it, and it's a shame not to wear it.
Um,
One of my
his son
favorite
like
gifts was somebody
Taipan.
sent me a pink Yankee hat. I always wanted one, and I love it. So thank you, whoever it was. I wear it all the time. And like a lot of the gifts that you guys have given me, I use on the daily, and I think of you all the time. And I'm very thankful. All right, well now, Jared, I want my $100 back. That's sad. That's sad. What was the last time? No, don't
I
get me
hate saying
started.
this, but I think I found it.
Oh, cool. Please
Um,
do share. Where'd
I'm
Nicole
just
go now?
I'm just about to.
I had a
Look at
cramp in
that.
my leg.
Oh, okay. You had to go. What are you doing?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have said it's just a men's hat.
Yep,
So similar to a fedora without the, the belt.
really,
Yeah.
yeah. It's got a chin strap, well, chin string as well, which I took
So it's a
off.
safari hat. It's a
Ish.
safari hat. Yeah. It's not the hard hat. It's just a regular safari sun hat.
Yeah,
He was right.
I would have. Yeah,
That's not a fisherman's hat. It's not a fisherman's hat at all. That's a sun hat. Yep. T Gabs, you're right. So
which is exactly what I got it for. Because one day I went out walking into town, and I missed having my usual sandwich and cup of coffee en route. It was a hot day. I wandered around town a bit, went to a coffee shop. I know, big surprise. Sat down, and the world went very woozy, and I almost passed out.
Mm.
So I thought, despite the fact I don't like hats, I felt like this before, and I need to wear a hat. So I did.
too much sun is not good,
Hmm.
especially directed at the face and head. A lot of
Having.
people don't think of it, but your scalp will burn, especially
Hmm.
if you're thinning on top. But there's plenty of sunscreens that you can spray on, and you should. Everybody should use sunscreen all the time. Women, put it under your makeup, under your foundation.
Um, I never used it. I burned though pretty badly.
And you don't have to burn to have the sun do damage. Don't forget. And
Yeah.
it's not got to be a sunny day. It could be snowing out. That's when you get the worst burns, and then again after the snow, because it's bouncing everywhere. Or on a cloudy day, you're still getting sun,
Yes.
and you don't need to get a sunburn for it to do long-term damage. Everybody should be wearing sunscreen at all times if you're leaving the house.
No. Hmm. That's interesting. You wouldn't
Yeah,
think you'd have to wear it during the winter.
yeah. The sun bounces off the snow, and you get it from all angles. If you're in the water, you're getting it from all angles, and reapply throughout the day. Um, a lot of people have learned, especially younger people who've known about this more. They put it on during like right out of the shower as they're getting ready. as they're getting dressed in the morning. Just anywhere that's going to show, you know, or wear long sleeves and a hat. Like protect yourself from the sun at all times. It adds up, and over the years, it can cause melanoma. We know what it can cause, wrinkling,
Yeah.
um, but sunspots. It adds up. It adds up. It builds and builds. Just be careful, guys. It's the
Mm.
easiest thing to prevent. Um, that will do you harm when you're like my age.
Mm.
I stay out of the sun my whole life. I have friends who didn't and are dealing with it now.
They say it's strange. You need to protect yourself from the UV from the sun, but you
Yeah,
also need the sunlight for vitamin B. Is it vitamin B or vitamin D?
yeah. You're still
Vitamin
gonna get
D.
it.
B12 and stuff like that.
You'll still get it,
Hmm.
even with the sunscreen on.
Yeah, I know.
You,
It's just the strange fact of you both
Yeah,
need and don't need the sun.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And that's the thing. Yeah, spot the tourist. Yeah, people who don't realize they get the sunburn because they're not
Mm.
like used to sun in that area.
Yeah.
Back where I live, the sun's not this strong. Well, you're in Australia now, bitch.
Mm. I found it vaguely amusing. I don't know, was it 10, 15 years ago when they suddenly announced, oh, there's actually two types of UV lights now. There's UVA and there's UVB, and it's
Yeah,
UVB that really does the harm, and that passes through clouds. So if it's overcast,
yeah.
you still get it.
I remember, when I was a kid, we were taught even through the clouds, you can get burned. My mom had that happen to her, you know, and it's the
I've
easiest thing to prevent, guys.
I've certainly had
I love
sunburn,
you.
Yeah, and I
Oh yeah,
remember being
it's like getting sunburn once not gonna kill you,
yeah,
but just it's a buildup over time.
yeah, I remember being smothered in calamine lotion and it being really, really
I use
uncomfortable.
Nivea.
Yeah,
Mm.
not good.
What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Um, we talked about it last night, I believe, with it was health wise that people could do to help themselves, and I can't remember what it was. You guys, anybody? Nicole?
Mm, I have no clue what you're talking about.
I said we should
Um,
talk about it on stream.
Mm,
Simon, anything?
the only thing that springs to mind is we were chatting about just before we came in. The
No, not that.
yeah,
No, this is to help people. Dang it. I'll think of it
um,
and I'll write it down, guys. But the thing we were talking about was euphemisms, right?
the differences
Yeah.
between the US and the UK and anywhere,
Everywhere in the world.
because I certainly know that if I'm talking to somebody who's not a native English speaker, be it an American or be it somebody who grew up fundamentally in Italy. Not, and I'm not talking about you here, AMG. The young couple own a coffee shop I go to, Mauritius, emigrated to Italy, spent a lot of
Mm.
years there, so they're fundamentally Italian. So if I talk to them and just use a common expression, their eyes can glaze over, and I think, oh yeah, of course, they won't know what that means.
Because we
And
all use different ones.
yeah,
What was the one you used earlier that we didn't know?
oh crap name. I should read it, shouldn't I?
Nicole, do you remember?
My memory's like
I don't remember.
It's not like something as simple as Bob's your uncle. Most people do know that.
hmm,
Well, maybe. But that's
yeah.
very British. We don't use that
Yeah.
here.
I mean, trouble is with the ubiquity of the internet and films and TV, like that.
Can you
I
just
mean,
no? You're getting pedantic. Just give me some phrases, please.
as I say, it's really difficult to know where the expression actually originates from. A
No,
lot of
not for
these,
most of them. Go ahead. Just do some that
uh,
you use.
it's like walking up into a comedian, and say, "Tell me a joke."
No, like you've said I haven't a Scooby. Most people wouldn't
Yeah,
know that. That means I don't have a clue.
yeah, yeah. Quite a few euphemisms are based around the concept of Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah,
So Scooby is
but
short for Scooby Doo, which rhymes with clue,
right.
as an example.
But the earlier one that you used was some. I believe it was about the Taco Bell thing.
Something about
Uh,
drain.
oh
Drain.
yes, yeah, yeah. Laughed like a drain.
What?
I laughed like a drain.
He laughed like a drain. People. What the
Yeah,
fuck does that mean to you? Yeah.
doesn't
See what?
uh,
Cliff?
doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Does it? Laugh like a drain.
Hmm.
A drain drains.
Well, think of the gurgling sound water makes going down a drain. I assume
Is
that's
that
what I
what you
think.
meant? You laugh
I
like
think.
gurgling?
I think. Yeah. I think that's what it was based from.
Oh.
I don't know. That would be my guess.
I would think that has to do with peeing. I peed like a drain.
Mm.
I don't know.
Mm.
For
Um,
because it made me think of the I gotta pee like a Russian faucet, which you thought I was saying Russian, not
yes.
rushing.
Yes.
It's just accents do have something to do with it, I guess.
Hmm.
What are some that you guys use? Bless your
I dread
heart.
to. I dread to think some Taipan's expressions being Australian.
Oh God. What about you, Nicole? Some southern ones. Because it doesn't have
Um,
to be country. Her southern ones boggle my mind all the time.
I'm sweating like a whore in church.
There you go. Horse for Jesus.
Yeah. Well, Mary Magdalene and all that.
That's
There's nothing
not
wrong.
true.
Nothing wrong with that. And
It's
speaking of Australian ones,
she wasn't a prostitute. She wasn't.
flat out like a
It.
lizard drinking.
Hello. Hello.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. She wasn't a prostitute. Just saying. It's been. It's for some reason it's an early story that got out and everybody glommed onto it, but she wasn't actually a prostitute. Just saying. Just a little bit of you know info, like an info clip for the day. That's it. Good.
Okay. Well,
I feel
that's that.
bad that she went through history being thought of as a whore. She wasn't.
There's nothing wrong with it, as long as it's a
If
matter
you're
of
not a
choice. As
whore, there is one. Yes,
wait,
big time.
no, as long as it's a choice and it's not indentured
And she
servitude.
wasn't though. Can you imagine if you're not a prostitute? Like I would not like to be thought of as a prostitute for the rest of history because I wasn't one. If I had chosen to be one, okay, fine, that's my choice. But I wasn't. I'm not.
Mhm.
Can you understand? Like, I don't know if a guy can understand that or not.
I can understand that, and
Okay.
I'm biting my tongue not to make an ageist joke here. So carry on.
Anybody else? As strong as a Mallee bull.
Well,
What
yeah,
the
it's
fuck is that?
another Australian one. I'm
What's
just
the Mallee
guessing it.
bull?
I imagine there is a breed of cattle whose name they abbreviate to Mali. It's a large
Uh,
breed, I assume, on that one.
Um, here
uh,
we'll. If something's built solid, we'll call it skookum.
Okay,
Skookum.
that
Yeah,
does.
that's a skookum lock.
I know some Hawaiian ones like uh if you have a lot of something, you're choke. Like or any uh grown adult male that you talk to and is uncle or what else?
Oh, that sort of familial thing, uncle and stuff like that. That's a few cultures.
It's, yeah, but it's not a familial thing. It's just any adult male.
Yeah.
Um. Eating. What do you guys say if I just want to eat real quick? So like I'll say I just need to inhale something like some pizza, or in Hawaii I think it's grind. What's it down south?
We need to eat.
Okay.
Or if you're a thick girl down in the South, and we say this with all respect, fat girl got to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Or throw down. That's
I'm about to throw down. Yeah.
You
yeah.
gotta scarf some food.
Scar.
Yeah, scarf is something that gets used over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Chow down. I
Um,
guess.
right.
Toss
Yeah.
back. Throw back. I wolf down my food. Joshua says. Yeah, wolf.
Yeah. Right. And also got another one from Graham. Built like a brick shit house,
Yep.
which I think is fairly
Mm.
common.
She's a brick.
And some Sally.
House.
I've been called that a couple of times in my life.
She mighty mighty. She gonna let it all hang out.
Slicker than greased owl shit.
What? What? Say it again.
Slicker,
What?
slicker than greased owl shit.
Who said
Sally.
Sally's dad.
that?
Sally.
Your dad's okay.
Yeah. And Lodgel
What's
Hillbilly. My stomach thinks my throat's been cut. If you're hungry.
what?
Stomach thinks throat's being cut. That's for if you're hungry.
My stomach thinks my throat's been cut.
Cut.
Oh, because you're hungry and your stomach's
Yes.
like, what's going on here? Why isn't there some food coming down? Right? Right?
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
I liked that one. I might use that one.
We had one. My stomach's eating my spine.
That's vicious. Like that
Mhm.
gives you a real like quick and very vivid picture in your head. Ooh. Yeah. What else we got? Come on.
One from Zeus. Yeah, mow down some food.
What's Mao down mean? Mao? Like
Is that Mao as in Matsuton?
Vietnam?
I've seen it spelled MOW too.
Mow
Like
down?
mow down some food.
Yeah.
Please explain that one, there, Susie. He was from Kentucky. Oh, okay.
And got from Lady Dragon's Blood. Her dad always said it's larrapin good.
What's that?
I'm assuming larrapin is a
You gotta explain these guys, please.
adverb to extol the virtues of something, to say it's really good.
I know, but I want to know what a larapin is.
Relative to the terrapin, who knows?
I don't know.
Cajun said we say our stomach is eating itself.
Okay. Around the same thing. That's just odd.
Yep.
It's even odder than your spine.
Mm-hmm.
It requires a shovel? Who requires a shovel? I'm so confused.
To mow down some food, I guess.
But what's a mow? Please tell me what a mow is. Please?
Yeah.
Did anybody ever say? Has everybody ever said something like they've tasted something? It's like so good you slap your mom. Slap your mama
No.
good.
I've heard that phrase.
I've heard it. Don't think I'd ever use it.
That's when you've eaten something so damn good, like better than anything you could ever imagine eating ever. Because that's like it's so good it would make you lose your mind to the point where you'd slap your mother. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But
I remember one time My mom made something, um, probably brajol, something or some lasagna, something good, right? And I tasted. I was like, "Mom, oh my God, Mom, come here." She's like, "What?" I was like, "You gotta come here. 'Cause I need to slap your face." It was so. She started laughing. I did too. But
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm
That was
saying?
so delicious. I want to slap you. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so good. You can't even imagine. You're like, I gotta slap something.
There it is.
What's from a racist origin? So confused.
The Mao thing. Does he mean the Mao thing?
I don't know. Please stop using pronouns and subjects and th- please use
No.
full.
It doesn't help much, but apparently Larrapin good. It's so good you can lick your plate.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Still not quite where Larrapin bit comes
It's
from, but
not what I need to know what a larapin is. You're Hank Marvin starving. Yeah,
yeah.
starve. Yeah.
Assuming Larrapin is something that's
For
proverbially
us,
good.
it's starving like Marvin. What? Simon, I'm sorry.
I presume Larrapin is something that's proverbially good.
Yeah, but I need to know what a larapin is.
Hmm.
It doesn't help saying, "Oh, it means this." I want to know what it is. Like I want to know what a Mao is. Excuse me, say.
Says heard it, never said that because Mama would have slapped me back in the next week.
You're not supposed to actually slap her. It's a compliment, actually. Like when you're cooking, you put your toe in it, right, Nicole?
Put your foot in it.
Put your foot, put your toe. Shit, I heard
Um,
put your toe, but put your whole foot in it, and you be cooking good.
Yeah,
if
I
you
used to
put
tell
your
my mama
foot
that.
if you put your foot in it in the UK, you've made a mistake.
You have to here, but except for when you're cooking down south. I
Yeah.
don't
Damn,
know
mama, this is
why
so good. You put your foot in it.
she put her whole foot.
Uh, that makes no sense. Or well, mind you, most of
Neither
these don't make
does
any
yours.
sense.
What?
He said ours makes no sense. Neither does his.
No.
Mm.
Apparently, Zeus says it's
But what
to
is a
the
larabin?
chow is to eat greedily and voraciously, synonym for chow down.
Okay, thank you. Well,
Yeah.
well, copy pasta. Isn't copy pasta like Slenderman?
Uh, that's creepy pasta.
Yeah, but what's copy? I thought copy pasta was just another form of it. It's not scary.
I mean, I thought pasta was just a Mickey take and copy paste.
What is copy pasta? Sorry, copy
Okay,
paste.
so larping comes from the word larp, a verb meaning to beat or thrash.
Okay, thank you. Now it makes it even worse. Larapin good means beating good. It's slap your mama. See? It's another way of saying slap your mama.
We
Fair
actually
enough.
didn't say slap your mom. We said slap. Oh, this is so good. We're gonna slap your grandma.
See, that's even worse or better. What about like if you have to pee real bad? What do you say? I gotta pee like a Russian faucet.
Like a rushing racehorse.
I have to
Yeah,
piss. I have to wrist like a piss horse. I've heard.
which is a stupid way of saying what she just said.
Yeah.
Um, various. Sometimes it's based on the tense as to whether you want or need to do something, whether you have done something, or whether you are doing something. Um, so
What?
basically, well, some expressions don't make any sense before the fact.
Okay.
Crap said there's a lot of abuse going around these meals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
For what you just discussed, some things like I really need a Jimmy. This is something that could be said in the UK.
What's
And
that?
again, it's rhyming slang. Jimmy Riddle,
Piddle.
which is piddle. Yes.
Or I've got to drain the lizard.
Or take a.
Yeah. Point Percy at the porcelain is another one.
Or you gotta shout on the throne. You gotta puke.
My teeth are
Um,
floating.
Speak to God on the big white telephone.
Pray to the porcelain god.
You like rhyming
Mhm.
slang too, T-Gavs? I do too. Like
Oh.
apples and pears, stairs.
Yep.
Or I used to know a lot of it. Let me think.
The rhyming slang gets more obtuse because quite frequently only the first part of it is said.
Right.
Like, I really like your bonnet, Nicole.
Thank you, Simon.
Which, as we all know, is short for saying I like your bonnet fair, which
Hair.
means hair. Yeah.
Mm.
I knew that. I knew that.
I have a saying that I say a lot, and it means, well, like, instead of saying, well, damn, I didn't know that. I was like, well, butter my buns and call me a biscuit.
I've heard that.
Like,
strange enough,
and,
never used it though.
Like, what you said is there was one called I like your boat. Simon.
Yep.
What
Boat
would that
race.
be?
Face.
There you go. Like you said, sometimes it's just the first word, and you gotta think of what. But for examples, let's not do that though. Okay, let's give them the whole one. So if you know any rhyming slang, pass it up.
Yeah. The
do the
trouble is,
whole thing.
most of them, well, a lot of them, it is generally only the first word that is used.
Yeah, but
it's
just
very, very rare for the
yeah,
full
I
thing.
know, but I'm just saying for this particular usage, give
Yeah.
people the whole one so that they can learn it, and
Yep.
then in the future they can use it.
Yep.
Like trouble and strife.
Yep.
Which is
Wife, of course.
yes.
And if any of you have been keeping up with what's that series, Peaky Blinders, I don't know whether it appears
Do
in
they use a
there
lot
or
there?
not. I don't know. Just thinking, no, they're based in Birmingham or something, not around the East End of London. You might
That would have got me to watch it.
yeah, you might often hear somebody say "me old China," and that's China plate mate, so
Mate,
friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love rhyming slang. Let's see, what else do I remember? And it helps you remember things because it's rhyming.
Yeah. Rubber dub.
Rubber dub. I don't know.
Rubber dub,
Pub.
get in the tub.
Oh, pub.
Oh. How about let's see. There's an
Juggernaut.
uncle one, right? Uncle Ned bed.
Possibly. I don't know that one off the top of my head. Juggernaut. Phonetically, I'm guessing you mean allons-y. That's actually French for "let's go, shall we?" Possibly.
Plates of meat. You told me the other day was plates of meat.
Plates of meat. Yep. You've got whacking great plates of meat. Feet.
Feet. Yay.
Yep.
That's all I remember right now. But uh, I wish I remembered more.
And you
If I
say
could, I
some of these things like this are, as I say, walking up to somebody and saying, "Tell me a joke." You know lots of them, but you just for some reason just
Yeah.
cannot think of any off the top of your head. Oh, there's another one. Brown bread. Uh, I went to visit my mate, but he was brown bread, dead.
Dead. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Um. Jam jar. Car.
Yep. And coincidentally to that one, police cars. I don't know whether they all are, but some people still refer to them as jam jars
Hmm.
or jam sandwich because they used to have a red stripe down the middle whilst being overall white.
Yeah. Hmm.
I can't remember. There's one. I think I only knew like a couple more, but I can't. I remember one for sister, I think, and one for sister. What was sister?
I
Brister.
don't know if there is one.
I remember so because I remember when I was watching a movie where they started getting into it, and they're going back and forth. I remember there one being for sister, or maybe sister was in it,
Hmm.
and one for bank, and thief.
Ooh,
Bank and thief, I remember too, because they were both bad guys. Uh, bank
um,
would be bank,
um,
tank,
Hmm.
tank, something tank.
Hmm.
Sherman.
Anybody? Maybe.
Well, no, no. That's for a different term.
Okay.
Um,
Some kind of tank is a bank. And I don't remember what thief is, but there was a thief one and a sister one that I can't remember what they are. I remember hearing them say
ah,
the China plate one for mate. I do remember that.
right. Graham has actually got your sister for you.
But
Expression: skin and blister. His sister,
yes, thank you. Thank
which
you.
which nicely shows off one of the things about a Cockney rhyming slang. It's generally two words, and they need to be
Mhm.
related in some way, shape, or form.
So there's another one too, but I don't remember what it was. But I remember like the slang for it, the rhyming slang was a place. It sounded like a place, like a town or something.
Well, we've already had hair, which is Barnet
Wait,
Fair, and
wait.
Barnet
I
is a
remember.
place.
No, because Harrington had in Hampshire. Hampshire or Hampstead? Anybody remember that one? Something with a
Um,
Hampstead, but it was for a body part, I think. Oh, teeth! It was teeth. Hampstead something teeth, something like that. I don't know.
oh, I think I know what you mean, but I can't think of what it is at the moment. I'm sure Graham will be able to.
Graham, could you help me?
He's come up with your bank one though, which is rattle
What?
and clank.
Okay. I thought it was tank, but I was wrong.
Which obviously can be any things. Teeth.
Hampstead or
Oh,
Hampstead or
Hampstead
Hammer.
Heath. It'd
Hampstead
be
Heath.
Hampstead Heath. Yeah,
What is that?
Heath. Heath, an
But what
open
is
ground
that?
run.
What's the Hampstead Heath?
Hampstead Heath is a location in London.
Okay, so it is a place. I always wondered about that.
Yeah. And a heath is a open bit of ground.
So how is that teeth? Just because it rhymes, right?
Well, it rhymes with teeth. Yeah,
Okay.
and they are linked.
Yay. I think that's the ones I remember. It could have gone on for an hour. I would listen to it forever. I love rhyming slang. It's such a much more interesting way of saying things.
Mm,
But a whole conversation in rhyming slang would probably take 2 to 3 times longer than it should,
yeah.
and sound completely crazy.
Yes.
Cause like even if you use the one word for them, right? Like your sister
Mm,
has good teeth would be what? Blister. The
your
blister's
sis-
got
your
good
your
teeth.
blisters hamsters are fine.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah. Yes. Trouble is, a lot of them you need to know the context of stuff as well. So yeah, it would take probably a
But
bit
it's a
longer.
great way to speak
Oh, sorry.
when you don't want other people around you to know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yes. Um, Graham has jogged my memory, and for a
What?
thief, you want a tea leaf.
Uh,
I, I'd forgotten that one. Yes.
so when would you use that?
Just in
Like
casual
when you're
conversation.
talking about, say there's two people talking. Hi, hi, hi. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, did you see Margaret's son? Oh yeah, he's out of jail. Oh, he's such a tea leaf.
Yeah, something
Oh,
along those lines. Yeah. Yeah. You see those two kids? Yeah. Keep an eye on the one on the right. It's a bleeding tea leaf.
oh. So
Yeah. Something
in
like that.
polite conversation.
Casual conversation. I wouldn't say polite conversation.
Okay, okay. But everyone around them would know it too, so they're not trying to hide it. They're just trying to not say the bad word.
Yeah. And it's like a euphemism,
Okay.
really, and sort of a way of not saying, "Oh, the big nasty word" out loud.
Does anybody else's country have that culture?
Not
Well,
that I know of.
I had a few of similar things from Japan up to Australia, I assume.
Where everything wants to kill you, right?
There's something which I think is a Mickey take. Um, and no, I don't know where the expression Mickey take comes from either. Of being pulling one's leg, making a joke. Um, how to explain it best to the Americans, right? Domestos is a brand of bleach that we have over in the UK. Um, so I don't know whether it was taking the Mickey, but certain groups of people were called domestos because they didn't like Americans because in rhyming slang, Americans are Yanks, yeah, and in
Okay.
rhyming slang, that is septic tank.
Hmm.
So septic tank is Yank, which is abbreviated
Eh,
down to septic. So domestos is an antiseptic.
okay.
Yeah. At point it starts getting a bit torturous.
Hmm.
Ah, thank you, Graham. He's uh, explained taking the Mickey. Apparently,
Oh,
taking the Mickey is take the Mickey Bliss,
Mickey
who I
Finn.
assume was somebody quite famous to, which
Yeah,
equals take the piss. So it was
Mickey Finn.
no Mickey Finn's a drug. Mickey Bliss
Yeah.
probably a name of
Oh,
somebody
okay.
who was famous.
Okay, I thought you were talking about.
No, if
I,
you slip somebody a Mickey, it's a Mickey Finn, which is
Mhm.
a drug.
I even know the
I,
drug that's used. It's chlorhydrate. There you go.
right.
And it's the only sleeping aid they'll give you when you're in rehab because there's no high from it. It just knocks
Right.
you out.
Uh-huh.
You have to be in bed when you take it. Take it.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I sort of think I knew the chlorohydrate part, but not the bit before.
Chloral, carbohydrate.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I think it's interesting to see how different cultures do things. I always did.
Mm.
From the ways we talk to celebrate different days and parts of the year,
Yeah.
food, everything about us is about ha, is touched by our upbringing and our beliefs and our
Yeah.
rituals and our traditions. So
And
in different countries, like America, it's a bit more muddied because we have so many different cultures here. But that's why I love to see what other people do in their countries because it's a little less variety, varietized, varietized. That's the word now. And varied. That's the word that was
yeah.
original. But I like varietized better. And so that's the word now. And I love seeing like in Australia because you have your Aborigines and then the people who aren't but grew up there and are very pretty highly influenced by it. Or um, in Europe, in the different countries of Europe, you're so close together but yet so unique, and I love that. Love it.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. That's partly the reason why some this globalization is wrong because it erodes the differences between people.
And I love the differences. They're beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I
You
agree.
know, just I don't. I love the melting pot. Okay, I do.
Oh
But
God, yeah. I mean,
I
yes,
love and
but
I love people getting along and living together. But I hate the thought of each one of them losing the traditions and rituals of
yeah.
their ancestors and culture that that are so beautiful in and of themselves. And I
Um,
and I and I would love it if we could have the melting pot while holding on to our own
yeah. I,
like things.
yeah. I,
I think
yeah. I
people
don't like
think
the
good.
so I don't like the expression cultural appropriation, but
Mm.
in some ways it is a thing. It's not a good example. I mean, um, I would have no objection going to some friends and having a curry. In fact, have been to Durga and Deepak's place and had a curry they've cooked.
Yeah,
Um,
you do it a lot.
um, but yeah, sort of, if I made a curry myself, that's not really cultural appropriation
No, of
as
course not.
such. But
That's appreciation of that
yeah,
culture.
but if I started celebrating, that would be very strange. I mean, why would I do that?
Unless you convert it, I guess. But
Well,
like
yeah,
for me, I think a lot of people think that to get along with everybody in in the melting pot, we have to just forget what we are and become one globule thing. It's not that at all.
yeah,
I'm
that's what I
very
say. I mean,
I love the traditions and rituals of my Italian that heritage, and or like my friend Amy that I grew up with, learning her Jewish traditions and cultures that they loved so much. We can learn from each other instead of just having to forget it.
yeah, I've got no problem taking part in something, but I
Mm.
wouldn't actually go off and do it by myself
Right,
because,
but
yeah,
then
I,
sometimes you're so moved by it, you want to become a complete part of it, and you might convert.
yeah, I can say if I convert, I convert. But I've, I can't remember what it was for now, but I think it might have been to do with the Nepalese wedding reception.
Mm.
I got it's called a tika on the forehead, basically a finger or thumb with a red paste on it in the forehead as part of the celebration. And yeah, I've got no problem with that. I mean, I wouldn't then start thinking, oh, that's a really beautiful thing to do. I'll make sure every wedding to, I'll jab somebody in the forehead with a red pasty finger.
Yeah.
It's not right.
What about you guys? Do you have any thoughts, Nicole or Cliff?
Mm,
Okay.
not really, no. I mean, like you're saying, um, like a melting pot is good in some ways, but to have the differences between people, that's pretty special. I mean,
I love learning about the others,
Yeah.
the other
yeah,
cultures.
yeah.
Well, I guess we've been going for about an hour and 20 or so, and we've got to come back in a little while. Don't forget, we're going to be playing some games with
Yep.
Radical later
Yep.
on his
And
channel. He hasn't
um,
given me a link, or I'd give it to you. Can I finish?
and we did mean to make this stream like Nicole, short and perfect.
Short, yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah, we'll come back. Well, I guess watch my Is there a link up yet
What for
for
radicals?
Radical? Yeah.
Not that I've seen.
Yeah. I want
Um,
genealogy is so cool. Love it. And K Rob's gonna be helping me with my family tree. If you want to help us, love it, Josh. Love it.
no, I don't see there as being anything up yet. So,
Yeah. All right. Well, keep watch. As soon as we know, we'll put it in my server. Maybe tweet it out. I sorry that I don't know anything.
oh yes, Taipan is reminding me. Just in case AMG has trouble sleeping, he has
Uh,
very generously and nicely posted a soundtrack in your Discord channel, AMG, of Sounds of Nature, the cicadas singing.
oh God. You want bugs to lull me to sleep?
Just
Those
think of
in
them as
particular?
the sideshow of a Disney film.
Cascadas.
it is.
Yeah. So, hope you guys catch the gaming later. I'm hoping it's fun and interesting and stupid. You know, all the things our gaming usually is, right?
Hmm.
I hope it makes you laugh or cry or scream or shout or I don't know what's gonna be, guys. I don't know what's gonna be. I'm hoping it's not scary. Um, and I'm hoping the storm doesn't hit us like they say it's going to, and my power stays on. If not, they'll do fine without me. So yeah. Um, anybody have anything to say before we go or not? Jeez, that wind is stupid.
Um,
I'm
Can you guys
trying
hear
to
the
think.
wind?
nope.
All I
I
hear is gremlin. That's the reason I'm staying
true.
muted.
It's
Right.
it's a constant. It's not even like then whoosh. It's a constant roar right now.
Well, just as well because it was sort of going up and down like ooh, ooh, ooh. It could have been a ghost behind you, but
Rude. Very rude.
just trying to get you in the mood for the game tonight.
I don't want to play a scary game. It's supposed to be some kind of danger room game or something. I don't know.
Speedrunners?
No, that half dead thingy.
Oh, okay.
I thought.
Hmm.
Now I'm confused. What are we watching? What are we playing? Is it
Well,
Speedrunners or
I
Half
was
have
it?
Dead?
no idea.
I don't know. I have both. Do you have Half Dead,
Okay,
Cliff?
No.
I thought you did.
I can check real quick, but.
okay. Bye, Graham.
Oh, I
Let's
do.
kill it with fire. What's kill it with fire? I don't want to play something called Kill It with Fire. What
I
was...
do. Yeah.
Don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
I do actually
Love you
have that.
too, T-Gaps. Okay, good. We'll see you guys in a little while.
Mhm.
Bye.
On behalf of Nicole and Clippy, Simon and I.
I'm trying to think of a Cockney rhyming slang for goodbye, and I can't. So TTFN.
Bye.
Pork pie, everybody.